The state of Florida is on the verge of passing its own version of the SAVE Act, which is going to look for voter ID and also to verify that the people that are voting in our elections are indeed actual U.S. citizens. Florida should have this bill passed. My guess is either today or tomorrow, and it will find its way off to the governor to be signed into law. Now, at the same time, when Florida is doing this, we are finding that Congress is having a very tough time trying to pass their version of the SAVE Act. And I will just tell you my opinion that this is a very much needed piece of legislation that Congress should be passing. It is a common sense piece of legislation and should be simple stuff. If you want to vote in our elections, you should have voter ID. If you want to vote in our elections, we should verify that you belong here in the country, and we should verify your citizenship. I think most people agree with that. But what's amazing to me is that they are still having a tough time reconciling this and getting across the finish line on a very simple piece of legislation. And it just befuddles me that why Congress always has problems passing the same laws that Florida passes so effortlessly. You know, if Florida worked as slowly as Congress, we would still be debating what our state flag looks like. Congress is becoming a place where good ideas go to die. There is zero reason why the Senate should not take this up and pass it into law. This immigration was a big issue in the last campaign. It is one of the big issues why we returned President Trump to the White House. Everyone wants this. There is no reason why they should not pass this. I do not understand on an issue where 81% of all the voters are in favor of ID. Why aren't we passing? What are they waiting for, 91%? It doesn't make any sense. Very few times you have a piece of legislation that everyone agrees with, Republicans, Democrats, and independents, but yet we still find ourselves in this position where we can't pass this simple piece of legislation.